You guys are loving those horns now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's get this show going.
Get this show on the road.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Waking Up with Soop and Sugah. I am your host for episode 30, the astounding Soopkichen. And with me here today, to my right, I've got the always gallow-horny Sugah Tits. How you doing?
Hey, guys.
And then over here on the left side, sporting the red Sparrow, and he can't wait for Sparrow racing. He dreams about it every time he puts his head on the pillow. DJJ Gal, how's it going, buddy?
Good, man. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. So we don't have a lot of news this week, but what we do have is pretty good. So let's dive right into it here with our first segment, video game news. Today we got another sweet reset, and guys, Iron Banner. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you get what you needed?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought it was good.
That was my favorite. I love Control.
Yeah, Control's good. Sometimes, I don't know. This time around, I don't know why. It was a little boring for me. I don't know if it was just because it was Control or...
Because Rift was so much more fun. I mean, not Rift, Salvage.
I'm picking
Supremacy.
several concentrated
Supremacy.
SIVA nodes ahead.
Yeah, no, Supremacy. That I like that.
That is
I think I like it
fun.
Yeah.
That makes you, that makes you want to be, I think, a little more active, because Control, you just kind of kept the zones, you stand around the zone, you kind of wait for people to come to you sometimes.
Or people completely forget the objective altogether.
Sometimes. Depends, if you're playing with a fire team or just a bunch of blueberries. Yeah, I don't know, like you were saying, it just, Supremacy has a lot more life to it. You not only have to kill, you have to worry about picking up that crest. You're on your game, right? You're on your ball. You're on the ball. You're making sure that if you die close to someone, so they can pick up your crest.
Right.
And you're trying to not die, trying to stay in there, pick up those crests. As opposed to just standing around. But another reason maybe why it felt like a grind for me this time around, was a little boring, was because I wasn't really looking forward to anything, right? Last Iron Banner, was new. We got the mission, which we didn't get this time. We only got the bounties. We didn't get that mission where you hit rank 1, hit rank 3, hit rank 5.
Yeah, you see, I didn't like that either. They should give that to you each Iron Banner.
And if they're not going to give it to me each Iron Banner, give me another bounty or two.
Right? Picking up the bounties on the first day and then being done.
Yeah.
Because you get them done on the first day, and you're like, come on, guys.
They did a pretty good job, with the Iron Banner in general. You go in there, you get your loot, which is great. And that's the only reason I was in there this time, was to try to get to as close to 400 as possible.
The road to 400.
Yeah, the road to 400. 396 is the highest I go. Almost 397. I didn't play as much Iron Banner this time around as I did last time I was here. Some of it had to do with, I'm under the weather, so I'm taking a lot of naps.
I didn't hop on all three characters, there was almost no point, because I was like, well, I need to get to 400, why am I going to hop on other characters?
Well,
I did it for the drops. Yeah, I've been on all three characters. I got the Clever Dragon, I got the Heavy.
I thought about it, but I have them, and I like the rolls that I have, so it would have just been getting drops at a lower light level, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, well, I mean, I was using them for infusing other things that I wanted to bring up. So, I mean...
But you were getting that, on your other characters that are lower light than your main character?
I was getting drops on everybody. I kept maintaining the same light level, and I kept getting higher drops.
Oh, see, I got
399 rocket launchers and 397 dragons. I kept getting all that, and I would just infuse them into all my other stuff.
Yeah, that was.
And just keep going and. Yeah, so.
I mean, I would take
about
stuff from my
arms.
From my main and put it onto, my other characters, but they're still not as high enough light level, and so then you hop on them, and then you're getting like just 1 under or 2 under. I'm not trying to do that right now.
Yeah, my Titan
1 under.
That was happening a lot. I would get whatever my light level was.
What your light level was?
Like 1 under.
Yeah.
1 under what my light.
Whatever. If I'm
a
296, I'd get like a 295.
Exactly. If
I already had a 298 machine gun, I would get a 297.
No, or it would get me like the exact same light level.
Do that to me.
Yeah, the very first and second day was really great. Like in terms of like I got
loot
maybe
was hot in the beginning.
Three light. I was at like 392, and now I'm at 395, just under 396. But as soon as I continued to play, you know what I mean, I just wasn't getting any.
Yeah, no, it's true. I came in, I think, at like 393. Walked out 396, almost 397.
Yeah, same here.
But I think Tuesday was the day that I played the most. We got maybe a little play in on Wednesday, and then no play Thursday, Friday, no play Saturday, no play Sunday. I didn't.
Yeah, we got busy
till yesterday. So I guess out of the whole week of Iron Banner, I only really was there for 3 days, maybe. And it wasn't. It's okay. And it wasn't the regular, 8-hour day. It was like 3 hours here or there.
I needed to play yesterday, but I had internet issues yesterday.
So yesterday I played in the morning for a while, and then in the evening I played maybe a couple hours more. But again, you got your 399 sniper rifle, and it's dropping 398s, and all that stuff went to my Titan. My Titan's almost on par with my Hunter. And then sometimes, I don't know if it's just me being crazy, but sometimes my Titan would get better loot, even though it's only a couple light levels lower than my Hunter.
Pinpointed another Siva node.
You'd get the same drops, sometimes better, because my Hunter was getting 397s, 396s. And my Titan was getting the 399s, 398s. So I was swapping characters because of RNG. That was a lot of it for me. But yeah, a lot of that low light level stuff that was coming in on my main character, I swapped it over, gave it to my Warlock, gave it to my Titan. My Titan took priority. All the higher light level stuff went to the Titan, and then the other stuff. Two light levels lower would go over to the Warlock. My Warlock, I haven't played the campaign on my Warlock at all. Like, all I've been doing is transferring over loot, and I think I played maybe a raid on it. But that's it. I really haven't. I'm kind of saving my Warlock for like a rainy day, and I'll just sit through the story and take it all in fresh. But yeah, the Iron Temple isn't open for my Warlock. Technically, I can't go into the raid. I can't take people down into a raid.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but I'm not too worried about that. I got my main character that I feel now at 396. I feel like I can, go through some hard mode.
Right.
And then get to 400 comfortably. So Iron Banner did it this time.
One more node. Let's go get it.
Nothing until December. I feel like, I don't know. Bungie hasn't really said anything. So, because this week, right? This week is just a regular old reset, and then next week looks like it might be too. So,
yeah, because Sparrow Racing doesn't come out till December, right?
Yeah, and that might be after the Iron Banner, because Iron Banner comes around in the beginning of the month. So if we're going to go into December, Iron Banner is going to come up first. And then probably the second week, and then third week will be Sparrow Racing. I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of put it out over the holidays, just so while Bungie employees are away for the holidays, we have something to do.
Right, yeah, true. Our Christmas present, we get Sparrow Racing.
So yeah, so we'll see. I'm playing Tuesday, but then that's about it. I mean, I'll hop on here or there, but is there no one up here?
Just me.
Okay, sorry.
And me.
I was kind of ready before you were. Just waiting, you know, with no one.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna hop over to Division.
That's the last note. Security protocol.
Maybe even later today. So
Push forward, Guardian.
So I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know. It's not, you know, it's not exactly hot tamales right now.
Doesn't matter. Go through them.
That's a lot of thrall. The Destiny, you know.
I do know.
I'll do the Nightfall. I'll do the dailies. Get my marks back up because I used a couple in the Iron Banner. I'd rather be at full marks than not be at full marks. You know, just have them sit there. But besides kind of restocking everything, you know, it's Division time. It's time to hop into that Division. The Division. Gotta reload it. So yeah, I guess the only other thing that that Bungie kind of gave us during their update this past Thursday is they got a new emblem coming out, Gauzy, and the only way you can get your hands on this emblem is if you're a streamer. If you're a streamer and you stream 77 hours of Destiny, you get an emblem.
Like you already have? Or you do it currently?
No, they'll let us know when we can start.
Oh man.
Yep. So
Sugah's gonna stream 77 hours just to get that emblem.
Just to get the emblem.
I don't think I'm going to.
So
it's just a piece of paper.
So yeah, so the emblem is blue. It kind of looks like the it's concentric circles, you know. So it looks like a design. It kind of looks like the Cyclops design that we wore for October.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know, but it's blue and white. So I mean, I think it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool way. You know, people are like, "Oh man, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that emblem?" From streamer. That's how you can tell streamers. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, so I'll definitely be getting mine, guys.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely get yours.
Rocking my sweet emblem, telling everybody who I am. Soopkichen!
It's hard to get a clean reading.
Mega streamer.
so yeah, guys. That's about it. That's all Bungie put out this week. Show's over. Come back next week.
Show's over. Let's take a night.
No, let's keep going. Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's coming. It's so close. You can taste it. Friday. I think is this Friday, the 18th. 3 days away from Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm very
They
excited.
should have timed that. They should have timed the release on the super moon that we've been having.
Super Moon.
Oh wait, there is a fragment I have to check on.
Okay. So yeah, guys, it's coming out, and if you guys pre-ordered or if you buy it before December, you get your Munchlax. You get your Munchlax with your Z move and your Z Stone. So yeah, definitely. And then, man, I can't wait. This playing the demo was really good. They even did some stuff after they released the demo, like they gave you more, which was awesome. So I think, gonna go help Gauzy. So, did you fall, Gauzy, or did someone kill you?
Yeah, no, yeah, never mind. I'm not even gonna go for this. I don't even know why I even thought to go for it.
I don't even know why.
So yeah,
I don't know what I was saying.
they showed us a couple more of the Ultra Beasts, the UBs. The Gluttony one looks really cool. They also showed us the last evolution for all the starters. It's really hard to decide. That kitty that looks like a professional wrestler is kind of cool. But so is that owl that looks like a hunter.
Looks like the splashes have taken
So, right now I'm like 60-40, kind of leaning towards the owl, you know? So, oh man, I don't know, we'll see. A kitty though, litten, it's a lit kitten. So yeah, I gotta get someone else, guys, on here that's got some Pokemon excitement, because Guy's too old for the Pokemon, and
Too old for the
Sugah
Pokemon.
never got into the games anyway.
I never got into them either. I just never got into Pokemon.
So I'm gonna have to find someone.
I wasn't allowed to play Pokemon.
I wasn't allowed to Pokemon.
I was not allowed to Pokemon. And now, I'd rather carry around my Game Boy.
Oh no, I thought he was dead. So yeah, so once the game is out and I put a couple hours into it, I'm gonna have to find someone else who has, and we're gonna have a guest on here. We're gonna have a
Bring a
guest.
special guest on here. And
Yeah. Do some modding. Let's go on here. Speaking of Nintendo, guys, if you are looking for a Nintendo NES Classic, well, you can stop, because they are being just sold out everywhere. GameStop, Best Buy, name it. It's gone.
Yeah, I just got my new Game Informer magazine, and it's in there for holiday shopping.
Yeah.
It's in there.
We're gonna die.
Down here, I think?
I died. I tripped over a railing, and I fell. I got my foot caught.
He's up here.
But Nintendo of America has, they've released a couple tweets letting people know that we're gonna make more, and they're gonna be in stores, before Christmas.
Thank you.
So, guys, if you're looking for that NES Classic, your best bet is to go online right now and order yourself one. See if your stores are taking orders for when the shipments do come in, and if they're not, you're gonna have to be on that ball. Give them a call, let them know when their next shipment is gonna come in. That way you can be there, because these things are gonna be. Nintendo did a pretty good job. They didn't release a system like they did, Xbox. They did the Xbox, S model. PlayStation's got the PS. The PS Pro and the new PS4 Slim. Nintendo went the other way. They released their first system again, and it's selling out. So even though Nintendo didn't release any new systems, there still looks like their holiday season is going to go to them. Because that seems to be what everybody is getting.
Is looking for.
Yeah. So, guys, keep your eye on that if you're looking for that. Just gotta call the stores, gotta see when they're coming in. And yeah, they'll let you know. We're gonna get these, Tuesday or whatever. But then you gotta be there. You gotta be there because, oh shit, you're not gonna be the only one. Let's see here. What else do we have? Oh, guys, Guardians of the Galaxy is getting a Telltale game. Are
they really?
Just like The Walking Dead and just like the new Batman, which actually is on sale for $25 come Black Friday. But we'll get into that in a second. Eurogamer has reported that Telltale is working on a Guardians of the Galaxy game. It is currently in production. So it looks like we might get it around the same time that the second movie comes out. So
That's cool.
Yeah, right? I haven't played the Batman one yet, but they did such a good job with the other two Walking Deads. That you really you can't be mad at them. I don't think, I haven't played any of the other series that aren't based on anything popular. I know they got like this werewolf one. I know they got the Jurassic Park one that I haven't
Wolf
played. I kind of want to play.
Yeah, there was Wolf Among Us, and they also did a Back to the Future.
Oh shit.
Yep.
So yeah, so I think they've been really good. I don't think there's one that's like really sucked. So I'm excited.
Actually, I tried the first Back to the Future. It was kind of funny.
Makes you wonder what they're willing to do to us.
Sounds like you're about to find out.
So yeah, so no reports on when it's going to come out, but I say expect it probably around March, April of 2017. Like I said, just around the same time as the movie, just to create a little hype. It probably won't be linked to the movie in any way, but still. Telltale, like I said, good company. They do good games. This is gonna be nice. Gao, you like your Guardians?
I like my Guardians. I do.
And you love your Telltale.
I loved it. Yes, that was a lot of fun. I'm gonna look forward to that one.
Yeah, the Walking Dead ones. Oh my god, I gotta start playing season 2.
Did you know there's one with Michonne?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I did see that. I'll look for it on Black Friday. I didn't see, because I've got the ads. I didn't see it, but we definitely do have a lot of good games that are going on sale. Invisibles. 3, 2, Soup's here. And yeah, we'll start getting into these ads in a hot second. Let me throw that in there.
Oh, I got crunched.
Let's go over to our movie news. So we're gonna hop over into Cinema Madness, and Gauzy, the trailer for that live-action Beauty and the Beast is on. It's online. Okay. And we saw it yesterday. It looks really...
Should I be my guest and watch it?
You should be your guest and watch it, because it looks like they did a really good job on this movie. And it looks like that wolf fight scene between like the pack of wolves and the beast that I wanted to see.
It'll happen.
It's going to be in the movie. They showed a little bit of it in the trailer. So I'm fucking excited! Yeah, it's very nostalgic. A lot of the scenes that were shown in the trailer were taken right out of the animated movie.
Shoot, he teleported. Oh boy.
Shanks, guys, Shanks. I'm gonna fire arrows up in the sky.
Okay. I got mushed again.
I don't think that did anything. Invisible. Ooh. What? I was invisible. By me. Yeah, they did a really good job. The beast.
Sugar. Yep.
The beast. Save your bubble for those Shanks, Kazi.
Okay.
The beast looks. He looks good. I'd say, out of 10, I would give that beast an 8.5. 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, he looks good.
It's just the nose. The nose. I feel it should have been more of a snout and less of a human nose.
And that's why I feel like they kind of made him look almost like... He kind of reminds me of, like, the Witch in the Wardrobe. Like a fawn or something. Exactly, like... He's walking on his hooves, and he has this very human-esque face with, like, a hairy mane. So he looks very half-human, half-beast. And a lot of it does have to do with that nose. You know what I mean? His face looks smooth. He looks very handsome, I guess.
Yeah, he's handsome even for a goddamn beast, but that's what they say about me. So, yeah.
Snap.
Yeah, a lot of the scenes, like the whole trailer, just very nostalgic. They use the music from from the original animated movie. And yeah, it really, they did a really good job. You know, the story, trailer, Belle's father gets locked up. She finds him. The beast appears. You know, this looks pretty good. I think the only issue that Sugah had with it was Gaston.
Yeah, I was definitely.
He wasn't as big and buff as.
He's not like huge and ginormous and scary.
Okay, who's Gaston?
The
Gaston
dude that wants to marry
guy.
Belle.
Yeah,
he's the
like the bad guy. He wants
to marry the girl and
he's mean
kills
to
the beast.
Spoiler. He's so mean. He's so mean.
So mean.
Okay, so he's not the teapot or the candlestick?
No, he's not the teapot or the candlestick. Which, the candlestick, they changed him up a little. He looks pretty good. The clock looks awesome. The teapot looks pretty cool. We'll see how the other stuff, like the wardrobe and all that other stuff, how that does. But just with the CG, they did a really good job. Everything looks clean. Everything looks appropriate. We saw the trailer twice. I had to put it on again because that nostalgia. And like they took it all. It was really nice. Like they literally took the scenes out of the animated movie. So it looks like they're sticking really close to the story. I wonder what changes, if any, there will be.
Look at that thing.
So yeah, maybe they'll change like how he turns into the beast a little bit. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see.
A lot more where that came from.
But I'm telling you, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So let's move away from the previews and let's dip into a review. Because Sugah and I had the pleasure this weekend of enjoying Doctor Strange.
We did. And we loved it.
Saw Doctor Strange?
We saw it. We saw it on Sunday. So great. We loved it.
So just right off the bat, like, let's get to the review. I give it a solid 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
The only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 for me, I wish it was longer. I wish the movie had been longer.
There was this comment because there are a lot of movies lately that are like 3 hours long, and sometimes I can't always handle a 3-hour movie.
I can't always Batman v Superman.
We can't do like late night showings. It's true. If it's a day showing, we can do it. We were at a day showing. I was so ready for 3 hours of readiness plus, and it was like, what did we say, 2.5?
No, probably like 2 hours.
Like 2 hours.
Yeah, it was like a 2-hour movie. Yeah, it was like a solid 2 hours. But yeah, it felt like an hour and a half. The movie was so well paced.
So it went by so quick.
They did a really good job condensing the Stephen Strange origin without affecting it.
We're paying attention to that ogre gal.
So, for a comic book fan, I was very pleased. They did such a great job with the special effects in this movie. I think this is a movie that was made, like, couldn't have been made at a more perfect time.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
this movie was built for CGI.
Yeah, this is one of those movies that was appropriately, created at the best time possible. Because you couldn't have done something like this a couple years ago. It wouldn't have looked as good.
No, it looked awesome. It looked so
If you're going to go see this movie, go see it in 3D.
You have to see it in 3D.
It is completely worth 3D. It's the only way to see it.
You gotta see it.
If you can spring for the Max, go for the IMAX. But 3D is good enough. It's great enough. So, yeah, like I said, they condensed the origin story. So your basic origin story comes out to about 30 minutes maybe of the movie. Maybe a little over 30 minutes. And then boom, we get Doctor Strange training montage. Oh no, Rocky training montage.
Yeah, we did.
And it was pretty cool. They introduced all the characters. Yes, of course, there were a couple characters that were changed around. The ancient one in the comics isn't a female. but she did a great job.
She did a awesome
she did a fantastic job.
Shanks.
When I saw the actress who it was, how can I get ground slammed in the air?
He's a Titan.
That's what
Because he's a fucking striker Titan, that's why. Yeah, no, the actress, and right away in the very first scene, you don't see her, but you hear her voice, and I was like, oh.
Let's get a closer look at that thing.
Because, yeah, she rocked it. She did a great job on the whole thing.
Yeah, she did a great job. It was fantastic. It was great. I wouldn't, say so much that it's a comedy, but Marvel does a pretty good job of keeping these movies funny.
Speaking of clever, haha. So I'm gonna a hot second of a little spoiler, only a small little tidbit. Stan Lee's little cameo, right? Because of course in every movie he makes a little fucking appearance, which is like the greatest thing ever. I thought his was so fucking funny, so funny. And Soop did as well. We were actually the only ones in the whole theater that laughed during his little cameo, which kind of made me sad, because I was like, why, guys? This is the funniest shit ever. There was this scene where whatever was happening, it was I guess they were kind of falling, maybe being thrown around, and it was the way that Doctor Strange landed. It was so ironic and it was so funny. And Stanley, of course, he comes out, he's like, that's funny, isn't it? And no one else thought it was funny. And Stanley, I was like, Stanley, you just said what's in my mind right now. I was like, how did you know? Because Doctor Strange was trying to do something, and all of a sudden, tables get turned, and it's like, oh, that shit sucks. And that's literally what Stanley says. But nobody else thought it was funny. The theater was dead silent. And Soop laughs, and I laugh super loud. Super loud. I was like, oh, hilarious. Because it was hilarious.
Yeah, no, it had Shanks. Bubble if you can, go. Oh.
Nope. Way too late.
He's coming for me.
Yeah, they kept the core. We were talking about this. They kept the cast to 6, 7 people.
Yeah, it was a handful of people that you see.
The movie was literally carried by a handful of people.
Mains and extras. That was the whole. You know what I mean? Because there was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5, 6. And then there were maybe 4 kind of
just extras, the henchmen.
Yes, the henchmen, 4 henchmen.
You got your main bad guy, then you got his henchmen, and then you got the teacher, and of course, a couple extras as students and a couple shots. But for the main part, it's the ancient one. It's
Doctor Strange,
Wong, the librarian,
the lady,
and Mordo. And that's about it. You got on the human side, you got Stephen Strange's love interest. You've got one other doctor, and that's about it.
And they did just a great job with casting. They did a
fantastic
really great job.
With
everybody pulled their weight. Everybody equally did their job in terms of acting and portraying their character, and they played very nicely off of each other.
Definitely. Cumberbatch did such a good job being Doctor Strange. Yeah, it's really worth the 3D. It's worth seeing.
It's worth
the money. I don't miss this one. This one is a definitely go see in theaters.
Yeah, it definitely was a go see in theaters.
Yeah.
Especially we're tight on, we're trying to get things done and move and whatnot, but this was we need to go and see this.
So yeah, guys, you gotta go. You gotta take the lady. You gotta go.
Take the lady.
Nice.
You guys are gonna enjoy this movie. So yeah, like I said, a solid 9 out of 10. The only thing that would have made it a 10 out of 10, just a little longer. Like,
just a little.
Oh, Shanks are out. We gotta call it Shanks. So yeah, another 30 minutes. Not even 30. Give me another 20 minutes.
No, this adventure.
A part of the reason, I guess, because it was I think the first hour of the movie takes place over, a couple weeks, maybe even a month, right? And then like the last hour of the movie takes place over one day.
Yeah.
That might have been what made it feel, like I could have used a little more.
Well, yeah, because we had talked about like the storyline.
But honestly, it's still fantastic. I would go see it again in an instant.
We want to actually go and see it again. Like they did such a good job. The biggest thing with Doctor Strange is time and space just is all array, and they just did such a good job of making you truly understand how complex this world is and how
Eyes up, Guardian.
it gets manipulated. You know what I mean? How easy it is, in a sense, to just... Yeah, they portrayed the world. I don't even know.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
So yeah, that's it for that Strange review. Go see it. We're not going to get into spoilers right now because Gauzy hasn't seen it. Once Gauzy sees it, we'll talk more about it.
We'll talk about it.
We'll get deep into it. So yeah. So spoiler review when Gao sees it. Guys, let's go. Should we hit? One more bit of movie news before we go on here. Pacific Rim. John Boyega, of course, the one of the stars of Star Wars. Because he's working on Pacific Rim too. He's going to be one of the characters on Pacific Rim, and he's got a script, and they're beginning production. Cool. So Pacific Rim 2 is officially on its way, guys. I'm excited to see it. It's not being directed by Del Toro anymore. It's being directed by Stephen S. D. Knight. Big name, he did the Spartacus and he did the Daredevil on Netflix. So he's really good with story. I think he'll do a pretty good job. I think the underlying story is still Del Toro's. I think Guillermo Del Toro still had an input in the story and might have had input in the script as well. But the directing is going to be done by D. Knight. They casted, can't remember the actor's name, but you remember Asher from Spartacus? They've casted him on Pacific Rim 2. So, and we also got a subtitle for Pacific Rim 2. It's going to be Pacific Rim Maelstrom. So, yeah, he tweeted out a picture of the script. It looked really cool, and it's leather binding.
Shanks, bubble Gauzy, bubble.
Bubble's up right here.
Okay. I've got Ogre distracted.
I'm going to take care of the Shanks. Nothing else.
Ogre Bud's coming right at me.
Yep. Dip, guys, dip.
Shit. I had to leave the bubble. He was coming right over.
The one up on top.
Shiest.
I know. You're like waiting for two of them.
Yeah, those Shanks are the only thing that's about this Nightfall. So yeah, I'm excited for Pacific Rim. It's going to come out, February of 2018. So yeah, I'm fucking 2018.
Let's get a closer look at that.
Yeah, they're shooting now and then post-production. Oh yeah, they started shooting now.
Yeah, they'll be shooting.
They probably
into next year.
a lot of it probably had to do with John Boyega's schedule because of Star Wars.
Exactly, he couldn't get anything started because he just wrapped on that.
They're filming. They were filming episode 8, which is also coming out next year.
I'm going for Rogue One. I am going to Rogue One.
Oh yeah, Rogue One this year, but next year.
I don't know about Doctor Strange. I don't know yet on that one.
Oh, I'm telling you, go. This is if you don't go, you're gonna miss out. This is good. We're telling you this
in the theater, guys.
This is good
in 3D.
This in 3D. You got to do it. You got to do it, and you'll be thankful for it come Turkey Day. Too good to miss. Definitely don't. If you can go see this, go see Strange. But yeah, guys, we got our Black Friday segment here. I have to go to the computer and take my eyes off the screen. So,
oh my goodness,
we only got we got our Black Friday segment, and then we got our walk-in killer segment. So let's see. I'll keep trying to shade step. Changed my subclass. I'm just crouching a lot.
It's like I'm trying to do damage because all I feel like I'm doing is running around.
Running around! That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Just throw grenades and run around.
Grenades and run around? Ooh.
I don't even think the first batch of ads came out yet, did they?
It did.
They did. We're gonna have to keep our eyes open for Shanks.
Yeah, I don't have my super.
Okay. Over here. There you go. Come on. All right.
Oh, and he jumped right on me.
Whoa. Shankaroony Doonies.
Okay.
Shankaroony Doonies.
There's one by the ogre.
Moving to you, Shug. Oh no, what a bad time.
There it is. There it is. I can't see it. To my left. Oh, someone else to my left.
Oh, behind us. Watch out. Big boss is right there with his eye.
I'm sandwiched. I don't know where to go.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna die by Shane.
Death by Shanks.
I know.
Alright, let's hop into.
I got my bubble. Oh,
let's hop into our Black Friday segment. Guys, if you're looking for an Xbox or a Xbox One or a PS4,
AKA you haven't upgraded,
AKA you're still rolling around with that Atari,
and you want to get in on this new shit, guys.
It's new shit, guys.
Because PS3, Xbox 360, they were left behind.
Guys, looks like $249, $250 is the standard price. Everyone's doing $250. You get yourself a bundle. You get yourself Battlefield 1, which just came out, and you get yourself a system with a controller. So that's a pretty sweet freaking deal. And if you guys are into the last gen, an old school, Xbox 360 is only $129. So that's pretty awesome. And right now, this right now is at Walmart. I'm looking at the Walmart ad. Guys, if you guys are your Call of Duty Black Ops, we got it for $35. We got Gears of War, the new one, $35. Mafia, the new one.
Wait, Gears 4 is $35?
$35, Black Friday at Walmart.
Oh, gal.
Skyrim Remastered, $25. Fallout 4, $25. And now we're getting lower. Doom, the new Doom that came out, $15. Far Cry
15 for
Primal.
Doom?
Yep, Doom.
Far Cry Primal, $15. Star Wars Battlefront, $15.
$15 for Star Wars.
But Walmart goes even lower. What are you talking about? Final Fantasy X and X2, $8. You guys need to catch up on your old Call of Duties?
Yeah, it looks like all the old games.
Yeah.
$8.
$8.
$8.
Old games, or any of those,
or Injustice,
or any of those like original titles when the Xbox One and the PS4 first came out. Those titles that you might not have grabbed.
Which Call of Duties?
We got Black Ops 1 and 2.
The older one.
They got a bundle for $25. It gives you. It looks like it gives you Black Ops 1, 2. I think that's it. It might give you something else.
Maybe Modern Warfare? Maybe MW?
I don't think so. I think that's up there.
Infinite Warfare. Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely some bundles.
Yeah. And let's go over here. Now, that's it with Walmart. Everybody's got the wireless PS4 controllers, $40. And like I said, like I was talking last week, Nintendo released that 3DS that comes in either black or white, and it's $100. $100 for a 3DS. That is very reasonable. If you guys are looking to catch up on your Pokemon, $25 for either X or Y, Alpha or Sapphire. We also got Super Smash Brothers, $25, and Kirby Planet Robot, $25. I know I got a demo for that Planet Robot. Like I said, guys, your wireless controllers, they're going for $40. Lego Dimensions, it's dropped down. It's $40 now, guys. Over at Target, you guys can get some of the older games for $8. Titanfall 1, Assassin's Creed Unity, Watch Dogs, for $15 at Target. Again, Far Cry, Primal Instinct, some Street Fighter, Rainbow Six Siege, which is going to get a whole nother year of content, guys. So even though it's an $8 game and it's been out for a year, they're going to keep getting content for a whole year. In the $15 range, those are some pretty good games. $25 range, we've got Doom, we've got Dark Souls, we've got Battleborn. In the $35 range, we've got Overwatch, which you can try out for free this weekend, guys. And Star Wars, Lego Star Wars, which is really good. Battlefront, $35. For $30, you guys can get your hands on, the new Madden, the new FIFA, Gears of War 4, Skyrim, Destiny, the Collection, Mafia, NBA 2K17, missed the A. $30 at Target, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the last one here, Best Buy. Like I said, $250 for your systems. Best Buy's actually got a pretty good bundle going on with the Xbox One S. You get 3 games. Looks like 2 Minecrafts and can't tell what that third game is. For
it looks like another Minecraft game.
For the PlayStation, you get your PlayStation for $250. You also get The Last of Us, Ratchet and Clank, and Uncharted 4. So guys, you guys are getting 3 games and a system for $250. That's pretty fucking square. Again, for $30, you've got the newest Mafia, you got the BioShock collection, you got the Destiny collection, you got Deus Ex. Again, $40 for your wireless controllers, which are usually $60. If you guys are looking for a headset, I recommend the Sony Gold wireless headset. It's the headset that I use. It's really decent, and it's going to be on sale for $60, down from its regular $100. Again, on Black Friday. For $35, you can get Titanfall 2, you can get Overwatch, you can get Black Ops 3, the Gold Edition. So that's pretty awesome. And then for $20, Rainbow Six Siege, Star Wars Battlefront, the Deluxe Edition, the newest Mortal Kombat, Dark Souls, and here too the Lego Dimensions is $40, and you've got your Nintendo 3DS is at $100. Your $20 games include Street Fighter, Street Fighter 5, Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Guys, Pokemon here is $20 as opposed to $25 at Target.
Oh man!
So you can get Pokemon X and Y, Alpha Sapphire, $20. Doom, $20. I don't think that beats Walmart's 15. So guys, the ads are up online. You go check them out. Go check them out. They definitely have. They've got a lot of good stuff.
Go check it out.
Go check it out. They're on BestBuy.com, Target.com, Walmart.com, and for $15, I'll play some Far Cry Primal. That was some Battleborn, Gears of War, the collection, for $15, and then you can get for $60, you can get all the Gears of War. So guys, go check it out because these are some pretty awesome deals. Yeah, Doom for $15. Doom is pretty good.
I have to check that one. I might check that one out, but then I'm kind of curious about that new Titanfall too.
I heard a lot of good things about Titanfall 2, and for $25,
I know.
So
I know. And how much was the other one, the first Titanfall? What was that going for?
That's going for like $8.
The original Titanfall didn't come out on the PS4. It was an Xbox One exclusive.
Xbox One exclusive.
Because when I was working at GameStop, when it
they didn't
came
have a
out,
story mode for it though.
No, they didn't. It was just like an online
it was
kind of
online
multiplayer.
PvP.
Yep, you got to play with your Titan.
Okay.
It was really cool. I actually really wanted to play it. Like the collector's edition came with a Titan, but you know what I mean? It was one of those I knew I wasn't going to get an Xbox One, so I was like, I don't get to play the game. So it was cool when they made it dual platform.
Yeah, so yeah, that's awesome. Guys, go check us out. Go compare prices because, like I said, Walmart had the better deal
on one game,
but Best Buy had the better deal on Pokemon.
Yep, you might have to travel a little. We kind of do that. We strategically plan where
what goes first and where we're going.
Yeah, because certain things will sell faster, so you need to hit those locations first. Everybody that spends hours and hours, you can get in and out of there. In an hour's worth of time. You don't have to deal with all the crazies.
Hey, anybody need heavy? I'm gonna go grab this heavy.
Okay.
Go grab it. You're good. So let's dive into our last segment here for the week. And give this another shot.
We got 10 minutes.
Guys, the walking filler.
Walking filler. Alright, episode recap. We come back to Alexandria, Rick and the crew, and Negan comes to visit, and he's coming to take half of everything's shit. But half of everything is what Negan says it is. So, I mean, that could be 3/4, but if Negan says it's half, it's fucking half. Or everything. In certain cases.
So, yeah. So, he comes around, he takes their mattresses, he takes all their guns, because Carl kind of makes a little bit of a stand, tries to be a tough guy, because they're taking all the medicine. And he said, they only said half, so he's upset that they're taking all the medicine. Look out, Chug, big boys, come behind you. So Carl makes a little bit of a stand, and he backs off. But that makes Negan realize that, they still have guns, and they're still pissed off. So we gotta at least take their guns away. When he comes to the door, he makes Rick hold Lucille the whole time. The whole time that Negan is visiting, he's holding Lucille, and it's still probably got chunks of, Abraham and Glenn on it. Michonne has kind of taken it upon herself to take a sniper rifle out into the field and practice her sharpshooting. She's just kind of waiting to take out Negan, all Kennedy style, from a grassy knoll. So she's doing that. But when Negan comes around, he takes all the guns. There's a couple missing. There's 2 missing. So they kind of have to look for them because Negan's having a talk with the lady that's her job is to keep track of inventory. And I guess the gang is afraid that Negan Shank that Negan's gonna bash her head in. So everyone's around and they're looking hard for these guns that are missing. No. And it turns out in the end that they're in Spencer's house, and he's also got some food and some booze stored away. So Rick finds that, he gives it to Negan, and he's I don't know, at this point he might be afraid of Negan. He's so afraid of Negan that
one shank to your right, Gal. Good. Another one.
Oh no. Oh. He's so afraid of Negan that when Michonne is coming back, even though the rifle that she has wasn't in the inventory list, he takes it from Michonne and he gives it to Negan. Negan takes it as a sign of good faith, and he says we'll be back soon for some more shit. So let's start with Gauzy. Gauzy, what'd you love about this episode?
I guess it would have to be, I don't know, I kind of wasn't into it too much.
Okay.
I mean, it was okay. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of going a little slow for me now, I guess. I guess the first episode really was like, boom, and now it's going slow, and now you're seeing more of Negan's, mental games on everybody. And, I mean, making Rick carry his purse, a.k.a. Lucille, that was kind of bug. I felt bad for Daryl, because Daryl definitely wanted to, he looked so pitiful. You know what I mean? He just looked so beaten down.
Well, that's
a lot more where that came from if the high priest isn't removed.
I kind of thought that he was going to kill somebody, but he ended up not. I thought, okay, that's cool, but it pissed me off what he did with the mattresses.
Oh yeah, he takes their mattresses, almost all the mattresses, and then he doesn't even take them for him and his crew. He just burns them.
Yep, he literally is that much of a butthole.
Yep.
So Michonne discovers that at the end of the episode. God, what'd you hate about this episode?
It was kind of slow.
The pace?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, it was just kind of slow. It's like, I need more oomph. I needed something, I need some kind of I know the mattresses were like a cliffhanger and stuff, but I needed more of a cliffhanger, Like, what did he want Daryl to say? He's Negan and he would have let him stay?
Yeah,
I don't think that would have happened anyway.
You're right.
I think he wants Daryl for himself because he sees how strong-willed Daryl is.
Yeah, definitely.
So I guess there wasn't really anything I loved, and there really wasn't anything I hated. It was just kind of like. It was just kind of like, okay, all right, we know what's going on.
Slow.
So now,
slow as
let's pick up the pace a little bit,
fuck. Exactly. I feel like they wasted the whole episode telling me something that could have gotten summed up and taken care of in like 15 minutes. Like there could have been so much more in that episode.
And that's what I've been trying to tell you guys, is that they just put in so much filler.
Tell me.
Sug, what'd you love about the episode?
Nothing. What, Gal? Go ahead, Gal.
No, I just needed more. You know, it definitely did more. You know, and then maybe next week, I don't know, I don't know if I'm rushing it, but I'm you know, it's kind of like, okay, let's get the people from the kingdom down. Let's get the people from the kingdom together. Let's, you know, get Alexandria together. Let's the hilltop.
What?
Let's get these guys together.
Shanks are out.
Yeah. You can see that that's where they're going with it.
Right.
Yeah, you know, if it's going to take all like season to get there, I don't know.
You're sitting there, you're like moving your arms, like, come on, move it along, go, and it's like.
I was actually upset when I like saw Rick. I was like, I don't give a shit about Rick, like, because they literally told me nothing. They told me nothing. I'm like, yes, I understand. Yep. Like
don't start it up again because I'm at that time, but I can say nothing.
Like I was ready to see what was up with Rick, and I was ready for Negan to come. But outside of that, like I felt like he could have come in, done whatever he needed to do, and then left, and so much more could have happened, or you know, more at the camp. Like, maybe there actually could have been an incident, you know, something goes down, but no, like...
Something.
There was nothing whatsoever, you know, like, maybe there was a herd, maybe there was a little incident, maybe he could have, you know, been really ridiculous and toyed with someone and, you know, used them as bait, like, it just... I was like, come on.
Or someone to try to make a move, maybe take out some of Negan's men, or... I don't know, just something, you know. I mean, like the harshest thing that happened was Rick told Spencer that if he talks to him like that again, he'll break his jaw.
I know.
And I'm like, ooh, action.
Like, even out in the woods when they went out in the woods to go get Daryl's bike, like you know, nothing life-threatening even happened. I was like, it was funny. I actually wanted zombie filler. I literally wanted, like, you know, that's this. I'm like, come on, make it. You know, made the struggle of Rosita, like, out there alone. You know, have her
or something that proved, hey, you know, you want us to get the stuff you want us to get you, then you better give us some guns because we just lost people because we have no guns now.
We ain't got no guns.
You know, something.
Yeah.
You know, well, I mean, you want me to do this and that and this and that, and then it's like, well, you took everything that kept us safe, and so now.
Yeah. My biggest like for this episode was still the actor that plays Negan.
That he's doing a more amazing job of
he's doing a pretty
filling
good
this
job.
role. You literally are like hating him as you love him. Every second that he speaks, I want to, like, every time he smiles, I'm like, yeah, I want to knock out those fucking teeth.
He's kind of the thing that's carried the episode for me.
Because I feel like he's the only one that's actually acting. Everyone else is just kind of like...
Well, no, I mean, they're all doing a pretty good job of acting. It's just, you know, just as far as, like, things that move the episode forward and along, Jeffrey Dean Morgan's performance is pretty excellent. From how he deals with Carl to his last interaction with Rick. You know, I just slid my dick down your throat and you thanked me for it.
Yeah, whoa.
And that face that Rick made. So yeah.
Is that really what just happened?
So
I didn't think of that.
So yeah, I mean that was the best for me. The worst, yeah, it did drag. I was kind of there is it dragged, and the way it ended kind of pissed me off for two reasons. One, it was very confusing because Negan leaves. Rick is fixing the bed, right? Because they took the mattresses, so he's putting blankets and pillows down on the floor, making a sleep area. Michonne walks in, and Rick's getting everything ready. It's daylight out. They talk a little bit. Michonne says she'll try to live this way now. She goes back outside, and at that point, she's back out there in the field, and she sees the smoke.
In the middle of the day,
and she sees the smoke out there, and she discovers the mattresses.
She's pissed.
She's pissed as fuck, and it's the middle of the day, just broad daylight out. And then the next scene, it's nighttime, and Rosita is walking up to the door, knocks. Eugene opens it, and she asks him to make a bullet. So it just the switch between day and night so rapidly throws me off. It especially throws me off because I know what happens in the comics, so I'm not sure if they're gonna do it or not next episode, because I don't know if it's been a couple days since Negan left, or if it's not the next day. Because at this point in the comics, Carl's got a pretty strong plot point. So I don't know if they're going to do that next week with Carl. They still might do the thing, but they might not. If they don't, then I can talk about it. If they do, I can talk about it. But right now, it's just very uncertain. I don't know. They might not do it. And if they don't, it'll be a little disappointing. Because Negan and Carl, I think Negan is taking a liking to Carl. Because Carl is very headstrong, and I think because he's so young, Negan doesn't find him as threatening,
and impressionable
as he would Rick or Daryl.
Mm-hmm. No, exactly. Like if Daryl was doing what Carl was doing, Carl would be with Negan right now.
So I'm a little worried that story isn't going to happen. That those interactions between Negan and Carl, I'm afraid they're not going to happen. Because Carl was pissed. I think he was like the only one that was legitimately just over the top.
Why are we taking this crap from him?
Yeah, why are we taking this shit? So we'll see where we go next episode. This episode for me was like a 6 out of 10.
Yeah,
it just
a 6. Like a 3.
Like a 3.
Oh, it drags so. Like I don't know, because we went to go see Doctor Strange. And Doctor Strange was amazing, and then we came home and we watched The Walking Filler, and the entire time I was like, is this episode over? Like, oh,
yeah.
Man.
And it was an hour and a half special.
It was an hour and a half.
So you're trying to think something's gotta happen. Something's gotta make this like a wow.
Really? That was longer?
No wow.
Yeah,
so it was long, and it wouldn't have felt so long.
You could be getting the impression that maybe Rick is playing a game. It's like, let's be passive like now. Let's be obedient. Let's get Negan feeling a little more relaxed, and then we're going to pounce. I don't know.
I don't even know, but let's just say that we watched however long The Walking Filler was, felt like forever, turned on the strain, ended up staying up later than we should have because... it's like the same amount of time. It's like a 40 episode long show, and literally you watch that and it feels like 10, 15 minutes, and you're like, give me another one, and then you put on the filler, and you're like, fucking turn this shit off.
Yeah. So
I didn't feel that badly about it, though.
It was really slow. This episode was really
I still call it The Walking Dead. I don't call it
This
The Walking Filler. I call it The Walking Dead.
episode was super slow.
yeah, this is less than fillery. This episode was slow. And because it was an hour and a half special, I did kind of expect like that last half hour to be
something. They get like they
yeah.
They were just like, here you go, guys.
Definitely should have done the thing with Carl. I think that would have made a really intense and interesting last half hour. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Next week, what do you guys think for next week? Are we going to the Alexandria people? Are we going to the Hilltop?
No, well, I think we're going to the Hilltop.
Because they omitted a big chunk of...
Yeah, they never took Maggie to the Hilltop.
They did, but we never saw it.
We never saw it. They talk about it.
They took Maggie to the Hilltop. They left her there, obviously. They lied to Negan, told him that she was dead. They probably buried Glenn up in the Hilltop too.
Or in Alexandria.
Well, right? I think probably the Hilltop if that's where she's staying.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
she
with Abraham. Yeah.
Maybe she's upset at Rick. Maybe she's not going to come back to Alexandria. Maybe she's going to stay up at the Hilltop. So there's that whole aftermath that was omitted. We just kind of jump into half a week later when Negan shows up.
Yeah.
So, there's just a huge chunk omitted.
I would have liked to seen Rick without Negan, and we haven't seen Rick without, you know what I mean? We see Negan leave Rick, and then the next time we see Rick, Negan is back. So they're really pushing that interaction.
Well, now, it was 3 days after, because he did say that you were going to give us a week, and it was only 3 days.
Okay.
So it's only been 3 days since the incident happened.
Yeah.
With Glenn and Abraham. So 3 days have gone by.
Which is pretty much catching up to the rest
Carol
of the crew.
Kingdom people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we got to see on... it's time. I got to go do something.
It's time. Gal's got to say goodbye.
But yeah, I mean that's it. So we'll close it up because there really wasn't much to talk about. Negan took his shit.
It'll get better.
Hopefully it'll get better. I hope they do the thing with Carl next week. I hope next week episode starts off with a bang and they go between Negan's people and the Kingdom. But we'll see.
I'm pretty sure from what they previewed, they're going to the Kingdom. Or going to Hilltop.
Well, we
didn't catch the preview.
Okay. Well, it looks to me like they're going to Hilltop.
Okay.
Because they started showing Jesus and
Jesus.
So they're showing those people. I'm thinking that this is all developing into where they're all going to merge together and they're going to make some kind of a stand.
And like an all-out war?
All merge.
Yeah. But then it all depends on where Carl's going to be at the time. Is he going to be with Negan or is he going to be in Alexandria?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, guys, that'll do it. That'll do it. Dun dun dun. That'll do it for this week's Walking Filler.
Who shot me?
So yeah, guys, let's do some plugs here. Gauzy, where can people find you?
On Facebook, Dave Jersey, Plattsburgh, New York. And in Ion Indie Magazine under Chaos Corner. And that's just about it.
Got the lyrics. He's got the beat. We got that beat. Sugah, where can we find you?
Check out some photos online on the Instagram at Adela Red. Not as much on the face of the book, you know. Sometimes the Twitter, but yeah, Adela Red. Check it out. Check it out, guys. Adela Red. I like to do
Scopage action.
Check it out. Check.
Soop, what about you?
Out.
You guys can find me anywhere on the internet. It's Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Pornhub. That's Soopkichen, SOOPKICHEN. Thank you guys for tuning in, however it is you tuning in. Whether it's live here on Twitch or later on YouTube. Guys, we'll bring you more filler news and madness next week. So we'll catch you later, guys.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.